You won't believe Venice's magic with a tour of St. Mark's Square, the Rialto Bridge, the Doge's Palace, a serene gondola ride, and authentic Italian cuisine. This is the Rialto Bridge. If you come early in the morning, on a Sunday of course, you're gonna be able to come up and there's really not that many people. Including this bridge, there are 4 bridges in Venice in the main canal. The Rialto Bridge is Venice's oldest and most iconic bridge. It spans the Grand Canal, offering breathtaking views. It's a must-visit destination that embodies the charm and culture of Venice. And then you come in through the bridge, you turn, and you get the other side. Look at that. This is the back of the Rialto Bridge. Not that many people are up there. It's Sunday morning, it's before 9 a.m. And this, my friends, is the Vaporetto. This is a water bus, very affordable. If you want to take this water bus, it's perfect because you don't have to pay for like a water taxi to get to see the city. Very close to the Rialto Bridge is a Sephora. If, like me, I'm gonna have to come back because I don't have any body lotion. So this is a great option and it's close by. There are a lot of fires here in Venice, and throughout history it's been recorded, especially for example 1996 there was a huge fire. And I wanted to show you this house because in the 1800s this was burned down. What they discovered was that Marco Polo's house was here and they found it underneath the dirt when they started digging. They say that Marco Polo's house might have looked like this. This is a hospital nowadays. It was built in the 15th century, and then this one was built in the 13th century. They gave us a 10-minute break for us to come and eat something. So since we didn't have breakfast, we ordered 2 cream croissants and we ordered 2 espressos. And so we made it to Plaza San Marco. This is in the heart of Venice. It's a beautiful square surrounded by iconic landmarks like the St. Mark's Basilica, the Campanile, and the Doge's Palace. Each of the paintings up here, you see, everything was done by hand, and this is centuries old. But that one in the corner, that one right there, represents St. Mark's body when it was taken from Egypt. And then capital executions happened between those 2 columns. This huge tower that you guys are seeing, this collapsed. And no one died. It's made out of bricks, but yeah, all of this came down, and it happened because it didn't have a good foundation. This is a 15th century clock tower, and it gets really, really busy here. This is the line for the Basilica, the one that we skipped with the tour. It goes all the way back.
You see? Look. Yeah.
And then it goes. We are about to go inside, and I told you guys I brought the pants. So I'm wearing those inside because you have to wear something like below the knee, but it's super hot here. With this tour, remember, we only paid 160 euros per person. We get to go all the way at the top. It's not usually the norm. You have to ask when you're gonna book, but we're gonna go all the way at the top, and it's guided. The tour guide, he's awesome. Also, since we had tickets with the excursion, we didn't have to make a long line. We just walked inside. This is made out of real gold. The amount of detail that goes into all of this. This is the part of the tour where the tour guide lets us walk on our own, and we're gonna go to a restaurant. It's an Italian restaurant. So it's around 10:40 a.m. We're supposed to meet back at 12. Yesterday, there was a high tide, so all of this was flooded. So we are hoping that there will be another high tide soon. But let me just tell you guys, this place is beautiful. They have little kiosks all throughout. Let me show you guys one. Ooh, right here. So here's one. There's another one over there where you can buy souvenirs. They have the oldest cafe in the world, and that one is over there. That one is over there, and then they have another one that's here. They're like competitors because they play live music at night. We were recommended this bar right here. It's right in front of the basilica, well, right on the side, and then they have really good shaketis. And shaketis are breads, small breads that have toppings. Nearby, we were also recommended this restaurant. They have pizza and they have main dishes. It's also close to the basilica. We are at this restaurant. This is Restaurante Central Venice. We were recommended this restaurant by the tour guide. So I ordered an orange juice. It's not homemade. Sandy ordered water. This is the one that they served. Then this is extra virgin olive oil, 100% from Sicily. And they always serve fresh bread. By the way, they have drinks here. They have coffee. This is the menu that they have. They have appetizers. They have first courses. Then they have main dishes, and they have meat, fish, if you want side dishes as well, pizza. That looks really good. And then my favorite, they have desserts. Here is a beef carpaccio. Yum yum. They actually served a lot here, right? This is Sandy's dish. And then this is mine. We also ordered 2 Cokes. Yum yum. The prices here are relatively the same when you convert them from euros to dollars as back in the States. Where they get you is with the drinks. That's where it gets pricey. We got some cafecito. Ay dolce, ay dolce, ay dolce. The Duchess Palace in Venice is a Gothic architectural masterpiece in Plaza San Marco. It was once home to the Doge and Venetian government. It features the famous Bridge of Sighs, where prisoners saw their last glimpse of freedom before entering the prison. We weren't allowed to film inside the Duchess Palace, but I just want to give you a heads up. They're going to take you through various rooms, and they're going to show you paintings, they're going to show you items from that specific time period. It's best if you go with a guide because you want to understand what you're seeing. There is a shop at the very corner, and here you can get drinks, you can get hot dishes. They have croissants, cupcakes. You can come, you can sit. Ooh, this is my section. We have sweets, and there's free Wi-Fi. And then you can sit here, or you can sit outside if you come for the tour. You can sit right here. They have tables. And then let me show you where the main entrance is. It's right over there. Woo-hoo-hoo! I ate it again. So it's right over there. You would make your way here, 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 and then you would go in there. This is the water. It's 2 euros. It's cold, but it's just the packaging is so cool. I love it. 16th century original in the middle of the street. Gondoliers use these hats. These are originals, handmade in Italy. The ones that are sold at the street are fake. This tour includes a gondola ride, and the gondola ride alone is 90 euros. But since we did it with the tour per person was $160. You're saving a lot of money, and it's a guided tour. You get to go to so many places. Also, something very important that you should know is that here in Venice, 400 men sail the gondolas, and only 7 women sail the gondolas. This is where we're gonna do the other part of the tour, and these are the gondolas. The best way to do a gondola ride is through the canals because you can really see the city.
Ma io mica porcine con tanta grinta, mamma mia. E se toppare? E se toppare? Mamma mia, toppare no, perché toppa il cuore insomma, ti lascia la coscienza. Vabbè. E fa un giorno al punto la porta a casa.
Dopo vedono il meglio da quando è il pesce.
Something that I'm noticing is that people don't live on the bottom floor. Instead, they live upstairs. And we're going under a bridge. The same thing here. And that is because when there's a high tide, it's gonna get flooded. I was telling Sandy that there are no alligators here. And how if this was Florida, there would be like alligators. There would even be an alligator there tanning. But it's very calm.